Free Other Wing, Murder Mindfully, just back with season 2. And season 1 of this series, it was quite successful on Netflix. I see a lot of people really like that. Netflix is back with season 2 so quickly, I must say, like this season. So after watching this, what do I think about it? First of all, I see a lot of people are not enjoying this season. I see already a lot of people are saying they don't like, and I'm like, oh wow. Although in this season, this show, it is focusing on little different topics here than the season 1. So maybe it throws off some audience or something. So in this season, we see Burek, his name, he's trying to I guess, get back with his family. He's trying to spend more time with his family, and also he's trying to run this mafia business he has from, I guess, previous season. We see trying to do both of this thing at once, and although he does have some clash with some people, season starts with, we see he's going, obviously, this mindful therapy where the therapist, he's talking to the therapist, telling all this story, but end of it, the therapist do see through him that he's lying, and tells him like there's this childhood trauma is hunting him down, that he need to face that. Whole season is him, he's trying to connect with his inner child, like all the childhood trauma, like he need to deal with. And we see like whole season, he goes to the therapy and he tried to become better. And end of this season, we see it reveals something about him. That is, this season, whole season is about, he's trying to focus on his mafia boss business, and also he's trying to heal himself with this childhood trauma. So did I like this season? I'm gonna be honest, I still felt the same way I felt season 1. Well, I don't think this show overall is like very well balancedly told the story, but still what is this show works here is how this show tells us like all this dark humor very calmly. Like this guy, he just like telling the audience about all this thing, right, he is doing, or once again, it tells the audience so casually. The way it is done still is the best part about this show. Like this guy, he just, in episode 1 starts with, we see he's done something horrible to the waiter, and although the waiter was really mean, if I'm being honest here, but he was really busy, but he was showing him attitude also. So I really like the lead actor. Although every time I see him, he looks like James McAvoy, honestly. He just reminds me of James McAvoy. I feel like he's so good in this show, like how he delivered his performance in this. He is the reason I feel like I still enjoy this show. He's really good. Even though the writing and the execution are not always perfect. But if I would be lying if I didn't enjoy all the therapy session he has with the therapist, honestly. It's so good. Those scenes are really good. All the scene he has with his therapist, they are so very well crafted tool. End of the day, this show, it is about him, trying to be mindful about killing people or doing all this mafia business. And this show, once again, how they do this part, it is good. However, there's another part about the mafia boss, and the mafia business running, of the side plot about him trying to be a good parents, and his relationship with his wife, and all this parent-teacher meeting or whatever volunteering job he need to do. Those scenes were not that interesting, obviously. Those are filler scenes that I personally didn't like. Like it does get very, like all the side plot really drag out the show a lot. But is that means this show is bad? No, it's not bad. Like I feel like if you don't want to see all the side plot, it's still really worth watching all the scene he has with the therapist. Once again, I found them really interesting and so good, honestly. So this shows, once again, the production is really good. The show looks really good, honestly. It looks really high quality. And the location, some of the location it takes the audience is also really good. of course, as I said, the lead is the main reason you keep on watching, and his scene with the therapist. Although I did not like his relationship with his wife, and I guess the way it's going, I'm not that interested. For some reason, I don't buy him as this loving husband and father. I feel like that's fake. Like, how can he's so calm about it, like I don't like that side of his character, honestly. But still is very interesting character, if I'm being honest here. Although, as I said, yeah, it's not very good season 2, but still feel like it still was quite entertaining. That I personally did like it, but if you didn't like, I understand. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this season? If you enjoyed this video, watch other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.